catching it.
Nice.
Exciting fish fighting action coming up, and we're also going to go through all these varieties and do a little taste test. This fishing trip was definitely a bucket list trip for me, and I never would have been able to do it if I hadn't found a charter that could be accommodating to my sons and I. At the end of this video, I'm going to go over who I went with, how much I spent, how I did it, how you can take your own fishing expedition, charter, whatever you want to call it, on your beach vacation. Oh man, you're jealous.
A little redder. Hey, you called it. You did call it.
Oh, two.
Yeah, my picture's on. The fish.
What's wrong with that?
Hey guys, I don't think we should waste any more time here. Let's find something.
Fish on.
This is not quite what we're looking for. Definitely a weird way.
Fish on.
Fish on.
Fish on.
Pretty darn good, then, Jeff.
Think about a double red, man.
Pretty darn good.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Third time in a row.
That's it. Fish on.
Move over and find the right species for us to catch there.
Getting tiring.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of action here.
Yeah, you get one from it, huh?
Get back in the water.
Your shot.
Got about 20 more minutes. All I see is fish flying. Oh, came on. Oh, got some over here.
Fish on.
Okay, that's a fish
Maybe.
on.
Putting up a good fight anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that must be a shark. Hopefully not.
That's one you want.
Come back live, Brandon.
Weston recording.
Yep.
Can you see?
No.
I don't see it yet.
Dude, hopefully
I
that's
see
a
it. That's a
shark.
nice little snapper, red snapper. Oh, that's a massive red
Can you see
snapper.
it on the camera?
Bigger than mine.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, nice. Fish on.
Ah.
Fish on.
Oh, trigger.
He's gonna be.
Hey,
I got a few bites.
that's what we're hoping for. Recording?
What? Yeah.
Fish on.
Fish on, man. Fish on.
I don't think that's a
Got one
keeper.
too.
I think whatever I got is a little bit. Almost at it.
Fish on.
Probably already have them on there. Oh,
Another beeliner. Oh, got
Or are you just checking bait?
Second bait.
This better be a keeper.
Hope so. I don't know.
White snap, Brandon. Fish on.
Fish on. Fish on. Got one.
Take anything. A little drought.
Right.
Let it pull. On. Short trigger.
Recording.
That's a big boy, dude. I think that's a keeper.
That's a trigger.
I bet it's a triggerfish.
Oh, I think you got me. No, it's a red snap. Oh, yeah. Red
Fish
fish
on.
on and it's angled.
Anything.
All right, let's squeeze right here, buddy.
That's a head turner. Big boy. Don't jinx it.
Okay, that is definitely a keeper.
Figure 8 down there. There you can see color. It's a triggerfish.
Pretty big one.
Might be a keeper. That one.
That's a keeper.
Right there, that is.
What'd you get there, Aiden? Triple? What you got on that burger, Weston? A little bit of everything, the most weirdest stuff.
Mushroom, catfish, lettuce,
Felt so sorry for the waitress. There was no way I could have got that straight. What's up, guys? I'm out here on the balcony in my hotel room today. Just the last remaining hour of sunlight here. We got this here locally. This was brewed in Louisiana. It's called an Andy Gator. Abita Brewing Company makes it. This is like a sweet, fruity flavored beer. And it's the first time I've tried it. It says brewed with spring water. Hopefully they are all brewed with spring water. I like trying new, different beers, especially, you know, locally crafted. It's not really local, but it's different. It's not something I can get in the Midwest, so. It's good. It's fruity. I can taste a little bit of a hint of fruit in there. It's just kind of a sweeter beer. It's pretty smooth. So yesterday, I went deep sea fishing for the first time ever, and it was an absolute blast. My two boys with me, Aiden and Weston, they got to hang out on the boat and watch. They did some of the filming, so you might notice some of the fish that when I brought them up, they got the fight on film, but then they got so excited that they kind of either dropped the camera down or, you know, turned it off to check out the fish. Didn't get all the footage that I wanted, but that's okay. We had a lot of fun. And so we brought those fish back, like filleted them like I would, like catfish, bass, anything like that. I asked the deckhands the best way to do it, and that's what they said. So it was really pretty simple. Getting late in the day, and I didn't really want to deal with the camera equipment and stuff, so we just filleted it real quick. So unfortunately, I didn't get that part on camera, but we got 5 different species of fish, which was kind of neat because I wanted to try a lot of different fish, and so that's. Can't ask for anything better than that. Vermillion snapper or beeline, lizardfish, which was the only one on the entire boat, and there's probably 65 to 70 pulls out, and I was the only one that caught a lizardfish. So I guess they're kind of known as a trash fish, but deckhand said actually they're really, really good eating. So he said definitely not throwing that back. Try it out. He said it's a really white, delicate meat, and it's really good. So I also caught a ladyfish and a sea bass and a croaker. I also caught some red snapper, a whole bunch of red snapper, but we can't keep those until after June. So I wasn't able to keep any of those red snapper, but they were a lot of fun to catch. They put up a really good fight, and I caught some pretty decent sized ones. So I'll have to come back and try that again when they have the season open. Also caught a whole bunch of triggerfish, which put up an awesome fight. And they're pretty hard to get in, actually. But all of them were unfortunately under 14 inches. They got to be 14 inches to keep. I got some of those on film anyway. They were a great fight, a lot of fun, pull up. Unfortunately, I had to put those back. So it's just like constant action. Constant action. They put us on fish right away. I was coming back up with bare hooks. So I was constantly up and down, and I was sweating like crazy. and it was just tons and tons of fun. And I cannot wait to go back out there and do that again. I went with Jubilee Fishing Charters, and they did an excellent job. Their deckhands were absolutely awesome. They answered all my stupid questions. Being from Midwest, never having fished in the ocean except for doing some surf fishing and some crab fishing. Other than that, I've had no experience. They answered all my stupid questions. They gave me some great recipes and stuff, but the way I did up all these was actually the same way. And I went really simple. I just did like a little bit of butter on the bottom, and then we coated them in a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning. I didn't want to get a whole bunch of different seasonings because we're on vacation and I don't want to pack all that stuff up. So we just got some lemon pepper seasoning and sprinkled them down on top of that. Just baked them in the oven on 375 for about 15 to 18 minutes until they're a nice flaky texture. And then I just sprinkled a little bit of lemon over the top. So me and the wife are going to sit out here and enjoy the evening as the sun goes down. And so we're going to go through each of these fish species, and we're going to kind of just try them, see what each one of them tastes like. So I'm pretty excited about that, because I find out what I like, what I don't like. Maybe I'll like them all, I don't know. But I'm really excited to try this lizard fish. Because like I said, the deckhand said a lot of people think those are trash fish, but they are really, really excellent eating. So I'm pretty excited to check that out. So going down, this long skinny one, that's lizard fish, okay? Okay, the next one down, that's croaker, the little tiny, tiny fillet. This one here, I still have a little bit of red on mine. This is the vermillion snapper. This one down below that, that is the bass. And then that other small one, that is the ladyfish. I want to try this lizard fish out. Okay. It's good. It's just a really mild flavor. Okay, wanna try the next one? Alright, so croaker. I don't know. It's kind of like a, I'm not real fond of that one. I mean, it's okay. That was kind of like, much more of a fishy flavor. Like a real, like a not a pleasant fishy flavor. This is the one that's supposed to be pretty good. Vermillion snapper or beeline. Got a bone in it. What do you think?
Definitely meatier.
Yeah, it's like a, like it's not as flaky. It's more just like a,
Bland.
yeah. I see why people think it's good, because I can see how it.
If you're not a fish person, I think this is probably really good.
Yeah, it doesn't have a fishy taste, but I can see how it would take on whatever you flavor with. I can see how it would taste like the flavor, because it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Like it's just kind of a white, like a real tame, mild flavor. Okay, the bass. Ready for the bass? No, these are supposed to be good. Good. Pelican food like it. See that?
These ones are good.
Yeah, hopefully the pelican doesn't randomly try to do their food. It doesn't taste like bass back home, but it's good.
Bass back home tastes like.
It's fishy. I mean, it's
Now I just think it tastes like dirty fish.
It tastes like fish.
Fish back home.
Fish back home.
Yeah.
All this fish, I don't know, it just tastes really clean. With the exception of the croaker, I thought it tasted kind of fishy.
Just clean and fresh.
Yeah. Like they don't live in a muddy river. Hey guys, so we just tried 5 different types of fish. All fish we have never tried before. Trying not to be biased, just off of what the deckhands have told me and that I've read online. Went with a real simple recipe. I really can't say that I dislike any of them. The lizard fish was pretty good. For being a trash fish, I liked it. I mean, it tastes better than our good fish. But I think the snapper. I think the snapper takes it. The beeline. I like just a real mild flavor, no fishy taste. I liked it. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. So we're gonna take all the rest of the extra that I have, and I'm gonna just combine it all. We're gonna kind of tear it up a little bit, and we're gonna make some fish tacos. So we'll throw some more seasonings in there, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of lemon, lime, and we're just gonna wrap those up in a tortilla, and we're gonna have some fish tacos. So thanks for watching, guys. There's a lot of helicopters out here. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and until next time. See you later. Guys, the name of the charter that I went with was called Jubilee Fishing Charters. Let me tell you guys, $65. $65 for a 5-hour fishing trip. I caught fish after fish. It was a great experience, and you could see all the action. You know, they weren't huge monster fish, guys, but for a guy that's never fished the ocean before except for some surf fishing, this was an awesome opportunity. For $65, I mean, you can't even rent a boat in Florida, you know, less than $400 or $500 for 8 hours. So, and you know, most of the rentals, they're not gonna let you take them out in the ocean. They don't let you get out in the Gulf. So $65, and then it was another $25 each of my sons, which I know they absolutely loved it. You know, it was an experience that they never would have gotten to do. You know, I had to pay for an actual fishing charter. There was a lot of guys on the boat, so there were some downsides. But you know, there were some friendly guys, and they were awesome. I didn't have any problems whatsoever with anybody. The guys fishing to my right and left were really helpful, really nice, really cool dudes. So I guess to get a charter like that that's a little bit less expensive, you got to make some sacrifices. So you're not going to be the only one on the boat. You know, they're not going to be catering just to you. But I gotta tell you, those deckhands were rushing around all over the place. They were getting fish like one after the other. I always felt like it was just a matter of seconds. If I called out a fish, I had a fish on, they were right there. $65 to go out fishing yourself, and then another $25 per person. Take another person on with you. So I took both my sons. So for just over a little over $100, and go on a fishing trip that I just thought was awesome. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to, hit that subscribe button. See you next time.